My face, bare, nothing in it, nothing on it. This is how I wake up in the morning, although with slightly less good hair, quite frankly. So what I do in the morning is nothing. I wake up and I roll out of bed. And since my face didn't do any hard work to get itself dirty, I just put on moisturizer because my skin is kind of on the dry side. This is also why I avoid water when I can. This little cream is what I've been using lately in the morning. It's Peter Thomas Roth, and it's Vital E Microbiome. Now, microbiome is the hot new trend in cosmetics and skin treatments because it's all about the good bacteria on your skin. I am very fond of the good bacteria on my skin. This one says it's anti-pollution, anti-blue light, anti-aging. Anti-blue light makes me feel like it prevents me from aging while I'm staring at my computer and binging on Netflix. So it's got to be good, right? It feels really nice, and it's very matte in texture, so it doesn't make you shiny or greasy looking, and it's kind of nice and rich. So I've really been into this one. And unless I've been wearing makeup or doing incredibly dirty facial work, I don't tend to soap my face at night. If I've been sweating or exercising, then yes, in which case I will use this as soap. It's not really soap. It's called Pure Transforming Cleanser, and it transforms me from clean to cleaner. Obviously, I got that one wrong. But anyway, this stuff is really great. It's Beauty Pie, and the bottle looks kind of pretty. It reminds me of cherry blossoms, I guess. And the texture is a little bit like Cetaphil. It's very emollient, non-sudsy. It doesn't make your skin feel squeaky clean, which I don't believe your skin should be squeaky clean. I don't think it's very good for it, especially not your face. Now here is one of my favorite products that I use in between. I should have started off with this one. This one is also Beauty Pie, and it's called Japan Fusion Hydra Prep Lotion. It's not really a toner, it's a moisture accelerator. So in the morning, before I put on my Peter Thomas Roth anti-blue light cream, I usually splash on a little bit of this because it just makes the moisturizer go in even better. Sometimes I use just this if I don't feel like my skin really needs like the weight of a moisturizer because it's moisturizing on its own. I take a cotton pad and just wet it and just dab my face. Or if I am running low on cotton pads, I'll just take it in my hand and I'll just splash it all like so because, you know, why complicate life, right? So, this, if I've had makeup on and I've had a very dirty day, I use my cleanser, and then I use this to sort of prime my face for, and this is actually my favorite moisturizer so far, I think, of all time. Like, this is like my number one. This is how much I love it. Check this out. It's empty. I need a new one. This is also Beauty Pie, and it's called Super Healthy Skin Ultimate Anti-Aging Cream. Now, I have a little bit of an issue with anti-aging, the name anti-aging, because I don't actually mind aging. I just want to age well. It's preferable to being dead, right? But I guess that's what sells, is the anti. I wish they had like anti-sadness and anti-isolation and oh, whatever, you get it. This cream says that it lifts, firms, and plumps, and you know what? Here's a weird thing. It actually does do that. I mean, in a small way, you know, no cream, I think, can actually like do this or this. I think there's only one treatment for that, called this. But otherwise, this one actually, out of all the creams I've ever used, does the best job of kind of making your skin feel a little firmer and a little bouncier. Now, if I have a special occasion and I want my skin to glow, I will use scrubbing bubbles. This one is a Potency Power Scrub, Peter Thomas Roth. I really like this one. It brightens and it sort of exfoliates your skin so that you reflect light better. And as we all know, reflect light is what we want to do, right? So to reflect light, this thing, when you have something special to do, a special occasion, and you want to look your best, well, there are a couple of tricks for that, it turns out. So For me, it would be if I have to work, because, you know, I'm supposed to look good for work, or if I am perhaps going on a date. Most likely, though, it'll be a Zoom phone call. Still, it's good to know that I can make myself look a little bit better than when I look like this and I just roll out of bed. The first thing that I start off with is, I have the slight puffiness here, if you're like me. Gel patches. Either eye masks or eye gel patches. This is Peter Thomas Roth, and it says that it has 24 karat gold, like my heart. I'm sorry, that's a really corny joke. It has a little spatula in here, and so you can take the gel patches out. And if you put them in the fridge, then they will feel extra luxurious and amazing on your eyes. Well, actually, it feels so good right now. Nice and cooling. And maybe it's the texture of them, or the material that it's made from, but it actually does kind of smooth out the wrinkles, and it reduces the puffiness. So I'm super grateful this stuff exists. I've used all different kind of brands. My favorite one is this Peter Thomas Roth one, and then there's another one that I really like that I can't find right now, but I will put the text underneath the video. So step number 2, I've got my gel eye patches on. Step number 2, put my hair up and away, because next comes the mask. The mask, which will make me look like a Halloween scary movie, and also make me look amazing after I take it off. Okay, I'm going to show you 2 of my favorite masks. Now, I like all masks. When I was a kid, I used to think, you know, putting on masks was so grown up. So I would, you know, 12, 13, I would go and buy a mask in a drugstore, and I would put it on and feel like I was a woman. Well, turns out I am a woman, and I still use masks. Here's my hands down favorite, my 2 hands down favorite. One of them is Beauty Pie. Again, that pretty pink petal color. Now this one is, it's a 10-minute miracle sheet mask, and it's nearly a miracle because it will make your skin like smooth and glowy and plump and all of that wonderful stuff, at least for a night. So that's one. This is another one that's kind of a surprise because the company it's a CBD cosmetic, company. Well, we all know CBD is good to take inside, but turns out it's also really great on the outside. This is my other favorite mask. Love this stuff. This one is a CBD collagen mask, but they also have a CBD anti-wrinkle, I think. And both of those are like my go-tos if I want to look seriously good. Okay, well, I'm sorry, that didn't really go anywhere, but I think you get the point. So you open your mask, you put your hair back. This is obviously not brain surgery. Here goes my mask. And boo, I am now primed to scare my children, my pets, but in 15 minutes, I will look amazing. Now I'm going to go and lay down on my bed, and for about 10 to 15 minutes, you know, the longer you can afford, the better off it'll be. I usually lie on the bed and rehearse my lines for an audition or my date, whatever it happens to be. And it's a good time to sort of just meditate, breathe out, and, you know, do the stuff that you don't usually have time to do in your head. There you go. I look amazing, right? Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up. See you tomorrow to tell you what you do after you peel off the mask. So the next thing would be to put skin on, which would be foundation and concealer. So one of my new discoveries that I really liked is this Lune+Aster Cover Correct Tinted Moisturizer, and this has a 50 SPF in it, which is really nice because it kind of does everything for you, and it kind of has a moisturizer in it. Nice for dry skin. And so this is pretty easy. You just put it on literally like this. You can start seeing changing colors already, becoming a more even. Don't forget the neck. Don't forget the neck. Neck is very, very important. All the times that I've sat on a subway looking at women whose necks did not match their faces, and that's kind of like a pet peeve of mine, along with a sperm eyebrow, which I shall explain when we get to eyebrows. But for now, so see, this is really easy. Make sure you get it everywhere. Neck. Oops, my hands are a totally different color. What do I do about that? Well, you put some cream on them too. As I'm doing right now. Backs of the hands. It's all gotta match, ladies. Don't want to look like a quilt. See? Better. Well, kind of. Since it's a moisturizer and since it has SPF 50, it's kind of a good deal. There. Now, next step. This is still, I've shown you guys this one before. Still love it. Still my totally favorite under eye. It's called Colorescience Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal. And I tend to dot it on like this. Sort of like you dot, 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 don't pull, don't drag. Little on the above. See how good it looks compared to this eye? So this eye also needs a little love. Little on the cheekbone, a little right here. Why not? Woo! And that's the skin part. Pretty simple, right?